house? Maybe they have the tourist brochure.
I wouldn't know about that.
I hope you're buying. Even a girl with an arsenal full of weapons needs to make a living after all.
Hey, Cleo.
Don't worry. I only test the weapons on customers I don't like. Feel free to browse.
Let's see what you've got.
Purchase a variety in case of boredom.
Your thoughts?
These days have been the best. Mind you, I was trapped in a room for centuries. So I guess I'm, how you say, easy?
Shutting down unit.
Your leg's not looking so hot.
System offline.
What have you been up to?
Activating power armor. Process complete.
This way, pal.
Hancock. He's the mayor around here. Elected by himself, accepted by everyone.
If you say so.
Smell that? That's freedom.
Whatever
Well,
you say.
hello, hot stuff. I don't think we've met. Can I help you? I might be a ghoul, but I'm still all woman. So,
Hey, buddy.
what do you think?
Well, Mr. Valentine. I thought you had forgotten about
Hey,
me.
Nick.
Don't worry, we'll get help. Just head to Diamond City.
I hope
May
you're
have
right.
walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
Dr. Amari?
Yes, I take it this isn't a social...
Doctor, it's time for you to reverse death itself.
What?
I wouldn't have put it quite that way, but it's true. We need a dead man's memories. Guy named Kellogg.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you do realize that the memory simulators require intact,
Come back.
living
I'll give you another
brains to
companion
function.
cube. I promise.
Technically, the corpse was defiled already.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
So the brain is still good, right?
Possibly. There's no sign of decay, so the tech is probably preserving the tissue, injecting some kind of compound to keep it stable. But there's no way to access the memories inside without a compatible port.
You're talking about me, right? I'm an old synth. If the Institute built me out of similar parts, we might have an in.
There could be long-term side effects. I don't know where to even begin with listing the risks.
Don't bother. I don't need to hear them. Plug me in, Doc.
We should try plugging you into a toaster next. Fresh toast.
It's nice to know that even when I'm about to have a foreign object shoved into my noggin, you find new horrible ways to laugh at my expense.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine, just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Nick?
We'll meet up at public occurrences.
Okay.
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Is Nick gonna be okay?
Yes, the connections appear to be stable. Hopefully, it'll be as simple as unplugging the implant once we're done. But that doesn't get around the current problem. The memory encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Nick and I are gonna share a mind? I'm not gonna see him in any compromising positions, am I?
If a smart mouth was all it took to solve problems, we would have found your son by now.
No. You won't have to worry about that. The only memories you'll access are the ones in the implant.
Any idea of what I'm gonna see in there?
I have no clue. But considering we only have a single piece of the medial temporal lobe and not the whole brain, I doubt it'll be cohesive.
All right, let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Hey there.
Oh, my systems are eager to absorb new data. I find this traveling agrees with me.
That's good to know.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
Amari.
I have a lot of very precise work to do. What do you want?
Never mind.
Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find. Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
Turn down the goddamn
How's it
radio.
going?
I'm trying to sleep.
California Republic. All 5 states have now signed on, which means that as of this moment...
I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world
This
worked?
doesn't seem to be what we're looking for.
I think now she wanted me to kill him.
There appears to be
should
another
have.
intact memory close
Instead,
to you in
I
temporal
ended up running away.
There.
I told myself I wanted
Try
to
that
find
one.
somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If
Let's
she'd
keep
never
looking.
met me,
I'll connect you
she'd have
to the
stayed in
next
the hub.
intact memory.
Maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You
I
thought
found
you could
another
just
memory
fuck with us,
I'll
and
connect
we
you.
wouldn't fuck with you?
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm
Hey,
glad you
Sin.
decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. The first synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good.
Getting warmer.
But the
One of these
Institute
has
could
got to
always
tell
make
us something.
more. And kept making
We're
them
running out
better
of
each
brain.
time. They still give me the
There's
creeps,
one that
but
looks mostly intact.
you have to get
Connecting
used to
now.
them if you want to work with the...
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
Vault computers are still working. That's good. Check it.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. They didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really.
Through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
Hi.
Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory, so good news.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid, like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
Oh boy.
Hello?
I'm not saying she's right, but Mayor, he's gonna be really mad this time. I probably shouldn't have even,
Kellogg. It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
How's it going?
Left? As in...
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
Poor little dreams just trying to come true.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Hey there.
I can't get over crying.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Hey.
You know, the newspaper. Oh boy. Piper has really done it this time. I mean, I'm not saying she's right, but Mayor,
Wasn't my idea to... This whole setup in Diamond City.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
Everything okay, boy?
It's all over.
Next time I have to watch someone's life story, I want popcorn.
Well, if you're cognizant enough to joke, I think we can safely say that you're out of critical condition. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
We got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out.
Yes, their greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work? Where do we go next?
That scientist, Kellogg, was supposed to track down. Virgil. We need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield, or a cloak, a way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same. If you're going to follow him.
Oh, I'm going in naked. Fingers crossed I get superpowers.
I know you're joking, but as a doctor, I feel obligated to remind you that unprotected radioactive exposure will only kill you. Dead. D-E-A-D. So be sure you find a way to get through there with your life intact. And good luck. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Amari.
Be careful of the radiation. The glowing sea isn't a place to be caught unprepared.
Entering
I'll be
unit.
careful. Thanks.
Emitting neurotoxin into
Initiating
subject.
environment logging. Updating navigational archives. This location might be interesting for you, Piper.
Hey, I'm not one to judge.
Cool beans.
Hey. Nick.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. That was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
You want to try for round 2? Let's go.
What? What are you talking about?
Wait. Were you just playing a joke on me?
I guess that's for you to wonder, and for me and Kellogg's memories to know for sure. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond City, since you've got company already.
We have to head into the glowing sea. Any advice?
Well, I'm a synth, so radiation isn't much of an issue for me. But that suit of power armor you've got on might be the guardian angel you're looking for. That, or you could buy up all the Rad-X and Rad-Away you can find from any chem dealer who's got it in stock.
Let's get going, Nick.
Been one heck of a ride so far. Let's see where it takes us next.
Hey, Nick.
The Commonwealth's not an easy place to travel alone. Nice to have someone watching my back.
It's always good to have backup.
good neighbor. Lowest place in the Commonwealth. Everything not nailed down rolls through here at some point.
Is it that bad?
Wanna hear something spooky? There's this old insane asylum up north, but it ain't abandoned. Not like it should be.
That's interesting.
Oh, new face walks into my store, and you're not even screaming yet. Very polite. You let me know if anything catches your fancy.
Did you say something about people screaming at you?
That's right. Some newcomers have never seen a ghoul before. Can't handle a friendly face, I say. So you need some supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
It's a little bit of everything.
Any words of wisdom?
You are my friend. That fit.
It's 10 in the evening.
Yes, of course. Mine now.